2021, on behalf of the mayor, members of the corporation, and people of Hamilton, Bermuda, we welcome the Bermuda Tourism Authority to the City Hall steps. And now, for the official welcome, let's welcome to the podium the Right Worshipful Charles R. Gosling, Mayor of the City of Hamilton.
Thank you very much, Tom Blair. Good morning. On behalf of the city, it gives me great pleasure to welcome all those here today, the Bermuda Tourism Authority, sponsors, media, and the local World Triathlon Series Organizing Committee to the City of Hamilton. I am delighted that Hamilton will once again serve as the official venue for the World Triathlon competition this October, showcasing not only the city, but the entire island to the rest of the world. Although the event is still some time away, city staff have been actively working with event organizers for many months to create a safe and exciting race course, mapping out the most appropriate routes, ensuring our streets and spaces are in optimal condition, and detailing the labor requirements needed for the event. The city contributes hundreds of hours of manpower to the triathlon, and by the time the triathlon concludes, crews will have placed and removed over 5 kilometers of barricades along the race courses, which is the equivalent of 2,000 barricades in number. For the duration of the event, city crews will be in the streets, carrying out custodial duties, cleaning them, collecting the trash, with added sanitation crews, removing, replacing street furniture, trash bins, light poles, traffic lights and barrier systems, and speed bumps. The city will also provide electrical services for the event, as well as additional services for public washroom cleaning. I can't thank our crew enough for the tremendous work they put in during the lead up and for the duration and after the event. Major sporting events such as these play a key role in creating an engaging, vibrant, and thriving city, drawing people into Hamilton to enjoy the best that our restaurants and retailers have to offer, making a significant social and economic impact on Hamilton and indeed Bermuda as a whole. The event brings competitors, their families, support crew, event organizers and spectators to our island, and we look forward to welcoming them this fall, just as I welcome you to City Hall, to Hamilton, Bermuda at its best. Thank you all.
Good morning. My name is Hazel Clark, and I'm the Director of Sports Business Development at the Bermuda Tourism Authority. I'd like to thank Mayor Gosling for that excellent scene setter and for hosting the World Triathlon Championship in Hamilton this fall. I am also the chair of the World Triathlon Championship, and partnerships like the one we have with the City of Hamilton, with our sponsors, and with the Bermuda Triathlon Association are critical. Also critical is the partnership we aim to have with the public. Today, it's my privilege to share with the public, our partners, the logistics associated with the World Triathlon Championship. As of today, the event is just 4 months away, taking place October 15th to October 17th. In fact, our plan is to begin on October 15th with an opening ceremony and a kids' duathlon that, if COVID conditions at the time permit, will allow a workable number of people to gather. Regardless of what happens with the lead-up events, racing will start on October 15th, lasting 3 days. On Friday, October 15th, Elite World Super Sprint Championship qualifiers will take place, as well as the Elite Junior World Championship. The following day, Saturday, October 16th, is a big day, a day for champions. The world elite triathletes, including our own Flora Duffy, are scheduled to compete for the Bermuda World Championship title in men's and women's races. Earlier that same day, age groups will run their race for the Age Group Sprint World Championship. And fittingly, Triathlon Weekend has a third day on Sunday, October 17th, where there will be 3 World Championships decided in the mixed team relay. That's an age group mixed team relay, junior under 23 mixed team relay, and an elite mixed team relay. Plus, also on Sunday, the Citizens Open Sprint Race will take place. This is an opportunity for any amateur or recreational athlete to get out on the World Championship race course. Skill and experience are not requirements. You could start training today or next week and still be ready for the Citizens Open race. Registration is now open at trybermuda.com. This is a first of its kind race that is exciting and inclusive, and a whole new way of thinking for this fantastic sport. It's also aligned with the Bermuda Tourism Authority's National Tourism Plan mission of local involvement. For all of us on the World Triathlon Committee, this is an area of immense focus and pride. Since the summer of 2017, before Bermuda began hosting triathlons and targeting community engagement, the Bermuda Junior Triathlon has grown its membership 81%, mainly in the 7 to 9-year-old age group. Let's remember, youth triathlon events is where Flora Duffy got her start. The youth category has seen similar growth. In 2019, youth registration was up 76%, from 139 children aged 3 to 15 to 244 children. This is the legacy we are trying to build with socially conscious, community-minded sports tourism events. After successful triathlons in 2018 and 2019, COVID forced all of us to take a pause from the most international sports competition. Now it's time to regain Bermuda's momentum, and the World Triathlon Sprint and Relay Championships will be a major part of that. Here's another quick recap for you on this October schedule. Individual elite races for the men, women, and juniors happen on Friday. Men and women's elite finals take place on Saturday, along with the age group finals, and Sunday is the all-team relay events plus the blockbuster Citizens Open Sprint Race. To add to Sunday's excitement, our ambition is to have a highly competitive Bermuda team entered in the Elite World Mixed Relay Team competition. Stay tuned for more information about that. As for the race course, because the 2018 and 2019 setup worked so well, the route will be largely unchanged for these races. And with the sprint distances this time around, there will be fewer loops than the elite races we've seen hosted here in the past. Over the next 4 months, we'll be communicating with the public regularly about what to expect in terms of youth involvement, volunteers, opening and closing ceremonies, road closures, and all of the other logistics important to share with the community. Few places do triathlons as well as Bermuda. All of us here are excited to get back to it. I'll now hand things over to BTA CEO, Charles Jeffers.
As Hazel mentioned, International Triathlon is not new to Bermuda, but this event is brand new. And by that, I mean newly branded with a new way of doing business. And in many ways, this fresh approach suits Bermuda as a visitor destination even better. Let me touch on a few ways I think the World Triathlon Sprint and Relay Championship is an improvement over the format seen in 2018 and 2019. This race is more inclusive of amateur athletes, which gives our tourism team the opportunity to sell Bermuda to individual athletes, as well as tri-clubs in North America and Europe. The races are shorter distances, making it more accessible to athletes of different skill levels and raising the level of excitement for spectators, who we hope will be able to safely line the race course this year, just like they did back in 2018 when the atmosphere was electric. These same factors make the event more exciting to watch online and on television, which is another important communications channel for marketing Bermuda. About 1 billion viewers watched on television around the world in 2019. All of these improvements lay the foundation for strong return on investment and marketing exposure for the destination. These are the chief reasons the Bermuda Tourism Authority is involved in this event to begin with. A PwC economic impact report put the visitor number at more than 1,300 and the economic impact at 4.7 million in 2019. In a COVID-complicated world, it's difficult to predict what kind of numbers we can expect this time around. Nonetheless, Bermuda is in a good position to have a very successful event this fall. We've all seen the way sports plays a role in leading in tourism growth. We will lean on sports to help fuel the post-COVID tourism recovery. And for us, that success will also be measured through the legacy impact we leave on the community. Through driving volunteerism and community engagement, through achieving our sustainability goals, strengthening our already solid infrastructure, and to having an impact on the future of the sport for an ever-widening pool of Bermuda's young people. The BTA can't do it alone. I'd like to give special thanks to the sponsors who are working with us to make the World Triathlon Sprint and Relay Championship a winner for our community. We salute the sponsors of past events, and we welcome the sponsors who have come on board so far. The first tranche of major sponsors and partners include BF&M, Bacardi, Butterfield and Ballas, Clarion Bank, Hamilton Princess and Beach Club, HSBC Bermuda, PwC and Renaissance Re, Winner's Edge, and today's generous host, the City of Hamilton. Thank you all. More sponsors will be announced over the coming months. As Hazel mentioned, we consider the public our partners in this, and I speak for all of the BTA when I say we look forward to working with people across our community over the next 4 months. Thank you.